we're going to speak real for a minute. I'm sitting here looking at this ticket, and it says, I can't even fucking read it. I can't even read this ticket from an individual's handwriting. So what we'll do is we'll talk about handwriting skills. We already know that everything's, like with Skechers, those satanic stupid shoes for stupid people, and I know you might be like, I got some. It's like, you're just ignorant. You're not dumb. You made a bad choice. See, when you put those Skechers on, they make you lazier. The whole act of bending over and stretching, that's gone. You don't even do nothing anyways. I can go here to Society, and we can sit at a gas station, any fast food, Chick-fil-A especially, and find out who's stiff as shit, who don't bend over, who don't do a damn thing except go, don't listen to him. It's all of our jobs, it's our church, it's our money. Just listen to us. Full of shit. Do you understand that concept? It's just like the beds, okay? Oh, we got these beds to conform to your sleep style. If it was a real commercial, this is what they would say. We have beds that conform to your out-of-shape lifestyle and the deformity of your anatomy from the substances and chemicals that you've consumed over your entire life. And your organs will shut down quicker, and you're going to die sooner, making it normalized around a structure that's not normal in the first place. That'd be the name of it. Come on, guys. All the organs work together. So if there's more pressure on this organ, then it's going to push more here and here, and then they're pulling salts from each other, and then eventually the brain becomes deficient, and then it gets brain diseases. We can get you in any avenue that they create. The springs, even in the mattresses, and the box springs, even the springs, or they disconnect us. But anyways, I just wanted to throw a few of those out just to get your mind ready. If you take up for those, you're stupid. You're not even 5, you're 2. That means you can't understand it. That means you cannot break down what I just said. What I just said, you should look at it for about a month. That's what we're talking about. Arimon's this dumb being of, look on our phone, it's in there. Look how right and real we are, man. It's not real. That's what I'm saying. Y'all have been designed to memorize, and we are designed to observe. We have to observe things. And you don't get to say, well, they did it, so we get a piece of paper for memorizing. How do you know they ain't full of shit? Because they are. So what we're going to do is all these skills and faculties that helps the brain grow and develop are gone. See, even when a child learns how to write their name, I mean, look, just go out. Fuck it. If you want to prove me wrong, they won't allow me into schools, so we'll set up somewhere. And if you care about your child, bring them there. And we're just going to say, here, write this whole thing out. And we're going to see how shitty their handwriting is. Better yet, we'll give you money. You'll need money. And I guarantee you there'll be people behind me then. Because we'll be representing Republicans. Showing that the Democrats want you fucking stupid. They want you dumb. And they want you to depend on them. Here, go have sex and orgies. We'll just take care of you. But we'll get them there. And then it'll say this. Whose fault is it that children can't write? Even adults, though. Man, but look, I know one guy, even when I was jammed up, locked up, he wrote me letters, and his shit was fucking horrible. And as much as he writes, you would think his shit would get more legible, more clear, Because I remember my memo writing cursive, doing loops, and because the whole thing is this. Real quick, if you journal, okay? If you journal, all right? If you journal a sentence and then sit there and think about some shit and then journal some more, sit there for a minute and then journal some more, you're the definition of fake bipolar. Your thoughts are sporadic. They're all over the place until you can write down and flow and just flow and flow. And then when it's time to stop, you stop. See, we can get a good idea of what's in the brain of the child just by making them write in front of us. Write out your day. Give us something, just write. And when they sit there and stop, then that means the faculty of finishing something and being smooth and continuous and being in harmony in the impulses and the currents of the magnetic field that God has made. That's what we can see. But instead, you'll see them stuck. Arimon gets stuck. and then they won't even know what to do. So when you learn how to write your name as a child, and if the fucking teachers stayed on that, writing alone develops faculty. Okay? So every person should have great penmanship because you would be forced into it. The same way here. Here's some gadgets, everybody. What's more important, gadget or fucking writing? Yeah. Do you see that? And this is what you'll say against me. You'll say this, well, we don't need to write no more. Eat a fucking dick, you Satanist. Shit like that is what's giving me 10 years. Shit like what y'all do is giving you shit. So, when we learn how to write, because see, in the beginning of this, I was against it too. I've got my journals at home. Y'all have heard me, I've read journals over the years. But it creates a relationship. And they don't want you to have a relationship with yourself. Psychologists should fucking know that. But then again, your shit is garbage. Any psychologist or any therapist or whatever should suggest and tell you, if you're paying them fake money to get better, they should tell you you need journaling's number one. That's bigger than any fucking meeting and communicating whatsoever. You've got to empty your thoughts out. Okay? You have to empty your thoughts out onto the paper. You don't get to keep them in like they just keep them in until you go see that fake fucker over there making money and living in a huge mansion. Got a piece of paper for memorizing, not observing. And truthfully, you'd have to observe your whole life to come up with a conclusion. You would. You know, but listen. The whole thing is this system is slowly getting away from doing what builds character and what builds sympathy, empathy. And that's not there. It's not there. There's nothing being taught good in your system. Sorry, but there's not. You know, tying the shoes. I'll never forget it when I was in school. You know, it's just like now. And they don't want you here. Well, this is Velcro. Okay, so if you don't know how to tie your shoes, where else are you going to tie a knot? You're not. You're not going to tie a knot. Tying knots creates faculty. Yeah. Those loops you draw and write with your name and whatever. Now we're making fucking knots with loops and stuff. And there's thousands of different kinds of knots. You would never need fucking tie downs or anything. No, you wouldn't. You'd never need it. You'd never need it. But damn it, man, I got all the best ones. I spent $1,000 on these tie downs. You don't fucking need them. Even the remnants of what we don't have. I've worked with people, it blows my mind. They'll fucking put 1,000 pounds up on top of some of these cars, not trucks. If they need something quick, they're like, fuck it, watch this. And they'll run shit up there and then they'll tie it. Hell, they'll go get a string from hay bales. Yeah. But if you've got enough of them and they're tied the right way, it ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. It's not going nowhere at all. And you don't have to buy nothing. You just got to know how to fucking tie a knot. But then again, you got to go to Boy Scouts of America to learn how to tie knots. Isn't that fucked up? Shouldn't it be in the schools? And if you don't want to learn how to do that, then you go to something else. So, we've learned a lot so far, haven't we? I'm sure some of you with your little careers. And I speak the way I do because your brain's got to be broken in half in order for you to be pulled out of the system. Because the impulses in y'all's brain is man-made. You're connected to all this technology and AI. You're not connected to nature and God. You're not. You're not connected at all to nature or God. At all. Zero. And when you can identify that and identify how the system has been set up to keep you from having any fucking faculties whatsoever, the brain has been developed inside the occipital lobe, the sensorium organ, and all that. Okay? The gray pia matter around your brain is caliphos, potassium phosphate, okay? And you've got to know what to eat in order of what to mix from the earth, because it's magnetic, combined with the air you breathe in, because it's the battery charger, charges your lungs. And when your lungs expand every breath to a gallon of air, when you reduce it with a mask, it's a half a gallon of air. So what you eat and the little bit of air that you get in there breaks down the food that you ate, which is chemicals, foods, toxic substances, and everything, and it turns into poisons, gets you cancers, everything else. And then you go and damn watch TV and then say, I got it, man. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's a Ponzi scheme. Doesn't matter what it is. The whole thing's been set up to destroy us. But you made it, didn't you? I'm gonna tell you right now, it doesn't matter what career you have, what the fuck you've memorized, we can tear it in half in 5 minutes. I don't care what it is, we can tear it in half in less than 5 minutes. You know, when you get in the habit of journaling, though, you get addicted to it, and it's a good addiction. And then you might have people trying to find that shit. You know, you be careful, because people will read it and try to use it, or try to get ammunition against you. Even though fuck it, it don't matter. Write it out. If you want to write it out, you should say it. We're pushing this movement, you don't keep it in. God wants you to get it out. You get it out. Get it out in front of everybody. That's what you do. No, man, no, sorry. It's not. See, when they reset this earth yet again, the last time for humanity of us, this human species, they invented plastic. That had never been on this earth before. Ever. Plastic, rubber, all these fucking chemical substances. And they already knew, with the little bit of humans that they had to reset it with, they're going to give careers around, you know, because once they set up the towns and cities, they sold trash cans in the local stores. Well, what's that? That's a trash can. That's where you put everything you buy in these stores, and then we're going to come by and pick them up, and then we're going to dump it in the fucking earth. And then over 100 years, oh yeah, now we've got careers for the third and fourth generational dummies popping out into this fucking world, these Ahrimanic dummies. We got to make careers for them, so we poisoned the earth for 100 years. And we poisoned humanity too through fast foods and every fucking thing else. Forced you to accept cigarettes, just like vape and everything. And that's killed more people than anything. Sold all of it, every bit of it. And everything you see, they got to have careers for these billions of fucking dummies coming up. And they're the dumbest. Our children are fucking beyond stupid. Beyond stupid. Just go grab them. Grab something halfway hard to read and put it in their hands and say, read it right now. And watch. Yeah, great job. You're a bunch of fucking leaders. Listen, and I love every one of you. Alright? You've been fooled, you know, and it's a thing. I can see everything. I can see them all. They can't do nothing to them. They can't. When something like this happens and it comes through their grid, they gotta step the fuck back. And they do. Because see, the faculty of thinking is gone. You're not allowed to think. Not with all these distractions in front of you. And until you can put all that shit down and go out there and just watch birds. Just watch them. And then eventually you'll get so excited because you'll see the Spirit of God, which is a being that works for God, controlling that group conscience of that species of whatever bird it is. These bluebirds, these cardinals are starting to get close to me. You know? And y'all have no idea. You will when you go, though. See, the energy that you don't use here for God, you see it. See, these pastors don't tell you that your thoughts, what you think and all your thoughts become figures as punishment. That should blow your mind. You should drop everything and be like, holy shit, I see it. Because that's the whole concept of advertisement. Advertisement is mind. Government, govern means control. Ment is mind. Control the mind. Okay? What is it? All the mint words that has to do with mind. Firmament, firm mind. Not only is that as firm as our mind, but our minds are not anymore. So but the whole thing with riding, if it was my way, starting today, all kindergartners, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 5th, 6th, all in elementary schools will be doing cursive and regular writing again this whole year. You're going to learn how to write everything. You're going to be so fucking mad at me and your parents, and we're going to lock them all up for not wanting better. And I'm going to prove that you'll want the gadgets because you're lazy as fuck. You're already there. You're not a human. You have no hard work in you. You have nothing but shit. Because see, when you relearn, then that creates more structure. That turns the brain in another way, in a positive way, when you get into high school. We'll say you learn how to write in kindergarten, 1st grade, and you learn how to write your name, okay? Well, you've wrote your name a certain way. We all do. It's like now I've been practicing writing my name a different way, and you don't understand. You'll never know until you fucking do it and cut the world off, but you can, and then it takes years for it to come to. And then the people don't have that. They've been designed to get an answer right now. I need an answer right now. I need an answer right now. I need an answer right now. That's the childish thing. So what you want to do is you want to start, doesn't matter how old you are, but in 9th or 10th grade, we would do a new class on writing. You would learn how to rewrite your name and some other stuff. Write it in a different, but slow down. You would slow the fuck down and write it. People, that's why their hand penmanship is so shitty. It's because they're in so much of a hurry. You know, they're just in a hurry. I gotta go. I don't like writing when, you know, it's insane. I love you.